Hello and welcome to Aarhus Airsoft Field. When playing airsoft, there are some rules that you need to keep in mind. Most of the rules are for your own safety and the safety of the other players. The field is split into two parts. We have the safe zone and the play area. Right now we are in the safe zone. In the safe zone, protection is not required. Therefore, there are some very strict rules that must be followed. This is for your own safety as well as ours. No magazines in the safe zone. Don't put the magazine in the weapons in the safe zone. We do not have protection on, and one bullet is enough to lose an eye. Always consider your airsoft gun as a weapon and treat it with respect. Never pull the trigger in the safe zone with or without a magazine. The guns can have a bullet chambered, so even without a magazine, your gun can still shoot a bullet. For your own safety, never touch the trigger in the safe zone with or without a magazine. Please respect your own safety and the safety of the other players by following these rules in the safe zone. Always keep the mask on in the play area. Make sure you put your mask on before entering the play area and keep it on as long as you are inside. Remember, one bullet is all it takes to. Coming back in the safe zone. When moving from the play area to the safe zone, you must remove the magazine from your weapon and dry fire on the ground. By doing this, we make sure that the weapon can't fire a bullet in the safe zone. To avoid accidents in the safe zone, it's very important that you remove the magazine at the entrance of the field. You should then shoot twice at the ground to remove the last bullets in your weapon before bringing it back into the safe zone. When can I shoot a player? To shoot in the play area, you will need to be able to see what you are shooting at. This is called blind fire and is not allowed. You are only allowed to shoot at what you can see. Stay on the ground while shooting. Jumping, climbing, parkour, etc. is not allowed. And never take the mask off in the field, no matter what. A window is an area that is big enough for your head to fit through. Feel free to shoot through these as if they are not there. Shooting through small holes or cracks that is smaller than your own head is not allowed. This will hit people in unprotected areas and will make it impossible to move. However, if you stand at least 2 meters away from the crack, you can shoot through it. Just remember to use semi-automatic and you need to be able to see what you're shooting at. Different weapons have different rules for safe shooting. If you use a pistol, your max height of the pistol should be your eye level. With a rifle, the max height is your shoulder's height. Don't lift your gun above these limits because your shots will hit above the mask. A hit counts no matter where on your body you are hit. A hit weapon also counts. When you are hit, put a hand in the air and yell out "hit". That will show the other players that you are out and they should stop shooting at you. Make sure you make this very clear, since it's your own responsibility to make sure the enemy can see or hear that you are out. If they can't, they will continue shooting at you. If you are hit by a friend, you are hit. If a bullet ricochets off a wall, it doesn't count. If you are unsure, it also counts as a hit, so don't keep playing if you are in doubt. When you are hit, keep the hand in the air so that other players know that you are out. Keep it up when moving back to the safe zone to make sure other players won't shoot you on the way. What should I do if a player cannot feel my shots? 1. Help them feel it. If you shoot a person and he can't feel it, then the best thing you can do is help them feel it. In other words, keep shooting until they call their hits. But remember to give the player time to call their hits. If they don't, then you just keep shooting. Cheating is not tolerated, so don't be that guy in the video, call your hits. 2. The gentleman rule. If you hit a person and he doesn't call the hit, you can use the gentleman rule by throwing your hand in the air, killing yourself. You then go to that player, telling him where you hit him and that you are now both dead. He will then be aware of where he couldn't feel the shot, and you are a true hero for helping him out. 3. Tell him in the safe zone. Try to remember who it was and tell him about it in the safe zone. Most players do not realize that they might have some bad spots. Help him out by telling them where you hit them and that they couldn't feel it. This will help them out a lot and you will be a true hero. Remember, a person who haven't called their hits is always considered alive. Always be aware and keep shooting until they call their hits loud and clear. This way you make sure that you are never caught with your pants down. Make sure discussions are done in the safe zone. When in the play area, we are playing airsoft. If you can get behind an enemy player or catch them in the side, you can choose to use the knife or bang rule. For this to be used, you must be undetected. You can either shout bang or touch them on the shoulder to simulate a knife attack. There should be a 1 second delay between your bang kills. Knifing with touch has no delay. If you have the sniper equipment, you can take on the sniper role. A sniper can use the sniper towers in the field. These will give you a higher ground to shoot from. Sniping is a very difficult role. We do not recommend it for newer players. The sniper rifle hits a lot harder than other weapons, so they all have a 10 meters safety distance. A sniper can use his pistol in the towers as long as the target is under 10 meters away. You are only allowed to shoot with semi-auto against people in the sniper towers. This is to make sure that players in the towers doesn't panic and jump down from the towers hurting themselves. Make sure you go up and down the towers slowly and safely. Non-snipers can only use the towers as an observation tower. Only the snipers are allowed to shoot from the towers. Grenades are allowed, but must be thrown with an underarm throw below your own head's height. This is to make sure you can see where it will hit and make sure no one will get hit in the face with the grenade. A grenade kill only counts if the grenade explodes. Dummies and dots do not count. If you are within a meter of an exploding grenade, you are hit. Further away only counts if you get hit by a BB. But remember, if you are in doubt, then you must call your hit. When using a tactical shield, you can only use a handgun. The shield is considered a wall, so to be able to shoot you need to open the shield for a line of sight before shooting. Looking through a window or glass panel in the shield is not considered line of sight. When shooting you must be deployed, in other words you cannot move while shooting. If a grenade's radius or BB hits the shield, then the shield and the shield carrier is out. All guns used on the field must go through a chrono test. This is to make sure that all weapons used on the field is within the field's limits. If a weapon shoots too hard, it will not be allowed. Depending on the strength of the weapons, we use a color system to show the safety distance of that weapon. The safety distance will show you how far they need to be before they are allowed to shoot you. If you get hit under this distance, you can tell it to the player. This will kill him and revive yourself. The safety distance of all our rifle and pistols is green. If you are close, use one shot at a time. If you are 6 meters away, you can use full auto or semi-auto. The safety distance of our snipers and DMR is red. They all have a 10 meters semi-only distance. Always keep your safety distance in mind. If you accidentally break it, then be a hero, apologize and call yourself out. Rules for the safe zone. 1. No mag in the weapons. 2. Don't touch the triggers. 3. Don't point your guns at other people. 4. Respect the weapons. 5. Respect the safety rules. Rules for the play area. 1. Always keep the mask on. 2. No blind fire and stay on the ground. 3. Stay 2 meters away from holes or cracks to shoot through them. 4. Call your hits loud and clear to make sure people stop shooting at you. 5. If they don't call their hits, then use the 3 rules. 1. Help them feel it. 2. The gentleman rule. And 3. Tell them in the safe zone. And 6. Be the hero. Thank you for listening to our rules. We hope you have fun in the field. And remember, play safe, play fair, and be a hero.